community, what makes a community? It's everything, right? It's the people, it's the schools, it's the churches, it's the little leagues, it's the parks. But most of all, I believe it is the local businesses in that community. So that's why I'm doing community spotlights to shine light on these beautiful, amazing local businesses. So you guys have an idea what's out there locally and you guys can get to know them a little bit. You can maybe go use their products and services and find out there's great things in the neighborhood. And today we're going to be talking with the owners of Other Mama, which is a Las Vegas gym and a staple for me. So let's check it out. I'm here at Other Mama. We're doing the community spotlight. I'm interviewing the owner, Dan Cromer, and the partner over here, Alan Holmes. And we're gonna talk about this beautiful restaurant. This is one of my favorite restaurants in the community here. It's local, it's great, it's delicious. Tell me a little bit about your restaurant, Dan.
We're very seafood based, as you know. My background's in sushi, but we try to not have something for everybody, but not just be locked into just one kind of box that everyone just thinks a sushi restaurant should be. So we like to focus on sustainable seasonal seafood, some cooked, some raw, oysters, ceviche. I like to travel a lot, so it's just different kind of styles of doing things from around the world. Cocktail program, we have one of the largest sake programs off of the strip that's been curated by Alan.
He's done a very good job of that.
Dinner only, we're very much about the experience, make sure people sit here for a while and really enjoy their time and not try to turn and burn, but have conversations. And Alan's a great community member in that he just really knows people and gives people his personal contact number, so when people come in, it's about having conversations and an experience.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite restaurants because not only is the food amazing, the ambiance, and it's just so unassuming. You get here and it feels like Other Mama. It feels like you're at home. You know what I mean?
It's home, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the sake list that you put together.
So the sake list itself, I didn't want to have the biggest list just to have the sake of having the biggest list. I wanted to create a list to where, if you're enjoying sashimi, I got multiple different ones that you can choose from at, small bottles, single serves to large bottle formats. You can go and enjoy our ribs and steak, and I can still pair sake with that just as well. So if you're doing, if you're coming in and you're trying to enjoy the full Other Mama experience, it's not going to be just a one course thing. I like to make it a lot of smaller courses so we can actually have pairings to go throughout the whole courses, just like people do with wine. I'm just as comfortable doing that with sake, and I want to be able to show the beauty of sake in that way as well. So.
Yeah, and you always say you're a sake-san, right?
Certified.
Certified sake-san. You said there's not many in Vegas.
It's actually growing. I love to see that that aspect of the industry, because it's not just sake enthusiasts, but people that just want to learn. So like once, twice a year, they have different tests that you can take, and I love the fact that you're seeing more and more and more what people are doing with it. Like you said, some of it they're taking to restaurants, some of it's just for their own personal knowledge. So when they go to restaurants and they see a list, it's not just blindly guessing.
Yeah.
They can actually make an educated guess on what they should be having.
Pairing
if not,
with the food.
Exactly. If not, then that's what I'm here for, and I can help.
That's
people
awesome.
out with that. So.
How long you been open, Dan?
We've been open almost 9 years. It'll be 9 years on March 17th.
9 years and March 17th. What amazes me is there's not lines around the block for this place because this is a hidden gem. I love this place.
We like it. We've never advertised. We've always just wanted to be like a word of mouth scenario of someone that came in and said, "Hey, my buddy Shane would like this place. I'm gonna tell him," or just down that line, because there's so many restaurants and we don't need to be for everybody, and whether it's the music that we play, the chairs that we pick, or the food that we serve. And we just like that organic feeling or kind of exchange of information, which just you can feel it in the dining room when everyone's kind of like-minded and feeling the same vibe and has the same pace of eating, and it all just really works with that.
Nice. How many, this is a smaller restaurant, how many chairs do you got? How many people are you fitting here?
Around 50, some depending if we use the private dining room or not. We are expanding to the unit next door, but it's not going to just open up the whole restaurant. It'll kind of have its own little separate vibe and kind of a little secret passageway over here.
Really? So is it going to be like a
seafood speakeasy?
speakeasy? Yeah, it's going to be a speakeasy. That's the word I was looking for.
Not that crazy, not that crazy, but you know, the next thing you know, like, you know, the door can open up and it literally opens up to a whole new unit as well.
That's awesome. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, I feel like if I use the word speakeasy, then I have to have people over there with man buns and suspenders.
I mean, I can grow my hair. Hey, grow back out.
It's growing, man. It's growing.
But we've been here for a long time now, and it's, you know, we don't want to change what's working in there, but it's also nice to have a little bit of new environment because people have been coming here for a long time, and we want people to use us in different ways, and whether it's coming in for a date night, long dinner, a business meeting, or you just want to stop by and have a beer and a snack and go home and not make a big deal of it.
Yeah.
So we like that, and we want, again, it's about the community and how people can use us, and whether, you know, you had a crappy day and you want to see some people that know your name, and, you know, just do that before you go
I always
home.
feel better when I come here.
You know, or you want to impress somebody, you know, girl or something, or whatever is going on. But we like to, you know, keep it neutral and let people use us the best way to see fit, different occasions.
I like it. And then we're actually in your private dining room right now. You guys do a omakase, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, so we do tasting style menus out of here. You know, we get people to come in, everything from pharmaceutical parties to birthday parties, weddings, you know, different stuff like that. You know, so, you know, if they choose, we can set a menu for them, multi-course based off of dietary restrictions, allergies, price point, and then from there we literally just curate a menu to their needs and what they want. You know, I don't want to just put out a bunch of filler. Or, you know, we try to personalize each one to the parties themselves.
Yeah, that's great. Actually, I've experienced a couple of them, and they're great.
Good.
And they're great. And it's actually, compared to the strip, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? You can go to the strip and get food that's not quite as good, then you come here and you get food way better, in my opinion. And then it's a third of the price, which is amazing. And you feel at home, hanging out.
That's the goal. You know, the strip is amazing. It's got a lot to offer, but it's a lot of bells and whistles and shiny things, and you can get that in a lot of places here, and we're blessed to have that as an option. But I think people also that today want something human and normal and down to earth, and that's something that we pride ourselves on.
Yeah, that's 100% what this is. So, sustainability, right? Didn't you have a local, was that before, or you still got that?
The farm?
Yeah, the farm.
I still have it. It's not operational right now.
Okay.
That would be something we'd like to get going. I'm talking with some people right now, but it's just been on the back burner, and it's something I need to find an operating partner with, just because
It's a
be in
farm.
two places at one time, and it's a big thing. I grew up in Northern California, so I was like that, more of a farmer's market vibe.
Farm to table.
And I've been working in sushi bars since 1998, and I've seen a lot of change in quality of products, and you see a lot more frozen, you know, gas treated tuna, ground up poke cubes and different things.
Yeah.
You know, with the amount of people that eat sushi now, and it's just really changed. So, you know, I always want to be an advocate for trying to be what's best for longevity in the industry.
Yeah, sustainability.
There's good farms out there that do a good job, and there's bad farms. There's gross wild fish, and there's good wild fish. So we put time into how we're sourcing what we're serving here.
That's awesome. And you can taste it too. It comes out in the end product. And talk about your menu, because you have your main menu that you come in, you get handed to, and you got a chalkboard menu too. Mm-hmm. That changes seasonally.
Some stuff on there seasonal, it could be daily. There's different cuts of fish that are always available. Some creative specials that maybe be on for a day, a week, a long time. Just try to see, kind of test the water with that kind of stuff. So the hard menus, that's something we like to have that's consistent, so people that, you know, like to know that you're going to have that thing, you know, that they really like, and they, you know, some people eat more consistently like that, and some people want to see what's new.
Yeah.
So just try to find that balance.
Nice. And I see sometimes back there in the kitchen, which I like.
Yeah.
The owner's back there putting in work.
Yeah, it's just, try it. It's a small kitchen, so
Yeah.
try to find that balance of not being in people's way, but again, make little changes so people don't get too bored too quickly.
Nice. So, Alan, what would you say when people come in here? What's your feedback? What do they love about this place?
I think a lot of it is, I think the first initial is because it's not what you expect at all. When you go into the shopping center, versus when you come through the door, it's when you come through the door, hopefully it's that just absolute, just relaxed atmosphere. You can come in, you start ordering, you start taking a look at the menu. People tend to gravitate to what they know, and then the staff itself will, well, if you like this, maybe enjoy this or try this. And it's not about upselling, it's not about trying to maximize the tables. If you were there with the customer, how would you enjoy the dinner with them, and bringing out items that they might have never even picked. And it's we've used the term, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. It's just a matter of how you're presenting it, how you're coursing it, how what drink to pair with it, everything. So by the end of it, you're going to get an amazing meal, but you have an amazing experience, and the experience you're going to remember. And that's what, for me, that's what people will tell their friends about, tell their family about, tell their coworkers about. It's like, oh my God, the food was amazing. You got to go here, go see whoever served you, and then and each server has their own style as well. So it's very similar, but at the same time, depending on who your server is, they might recommend other stuff, or they would recommend other drinks or whatever else. So, even that consistency, because it's still going to be great, but it's going to be a different meal each time.
Yeah.
So I think it's just creating a memory.
Yeah, that experience.
Yeah.
I like how you said the thing, people trying new things. And the thing that I've seen here is people never tried sushi before, and the way you guys present it, because some people go to sushi restaurants and they just order the wrong stuff, so they never like it. They're like, I hate sushi. Yeah. And then you put people on to where they've tried it and they're like, I love sushi. And it's a great thing. And the thing that gets me the most is how educated your staff is. Mm-hmm. So you get a lot of places, they don't educate you on the food, but when you come in here and you sit down, that experience, you get educated. It's a real experience.
No, absolutely.
So we're here, and your cross streets are
Durango and Twain, right across from Desert Breeze Park.
okay.
It goes Chinatown, Spring Valley. I think I'd say we're more Spring Valley-ish.
Yeah, Spring Valley, definitely Spring Valley. But if you're in Chinatown and you keep going on Spring Mountain, you reach this place.
There's really nothing in Spring Valley, so you can just
100%.
And I love it because this place is so unassuming. I tell people to come here and they're like, is this the right spot? I think we're in a shopping center. It's like, yeah, that's the right spot. And they come out and they're like, this place is amazing. Yeah. And I also love it that you feature local artists like out there. Coop, all that art's local. And I just love the local community feel and vibe. So if you guys are in the area and you guys love sushi, you guys need to check this place out. And if you guys know anybody else in the community that owns a business that wants to be spotlighted and featured on this community website, let them know. Reach out. Thank you guys for doing this. It was awesome. That wasn't so bad, right?
Not so bad.
Just a conversation.
That's it.